Hey everybody, welcome back to Testimony Tuesday. Today's testimony, there's multiple testimonies within it, and it's from 2017. So at the beginning of 2017, my brothers, I have two older brothers, were encouraging me to apply for a week-long coaching position at this camp in another state. So, and it was going to be hosted at the school. So I decided to apply. I got hired. So then I fly out there. I work the job, right? And so while I was there, I felt like I was supposed to apply for a full time position out there. And so I did, and they wanted to hire me. And I was like, God, you know that this position does not pay enough for me to be able to like get an apartment, right? So I said, God, if you want me out here, I need you to have them give me on campus housing. And so a few days goes past, and sure enough, I get on campus housing. Not only do I get the housing, but I also am put in a brand new building. Okay, that's the first part of the testimony. Then I went to church that weekend because I was still, going back and forth like, God, is this really you? Do you really want me to come out here? Because it was a big step for me. And so I went to church, and they were starting a brand new sermon series called Go. And I was like, okay, if I don't do this, I'm just clearly not listening. So I was like, okay, God, I got my big sign. And one of the other things, this is a side note, that pastor said, he said, when God is telling you to do something, whether it's, move here, go there, say this to this person, and you don't, he said, not only are you affecting yourself, but you're affecting the people that you are supposed to impact. And that has and will stay with me forever. So, anyway, so then the next weekend rolls around, and so I'm like, okay, this is it. Like, I accepted the position. And I'm laying in the bed at my brother's house in the office. And I was talking in this tone of voice. I was not yelling. No one could hear me, right? And I was getting ready to go to bed. And I was like, God, you know that I don't have enough money in my account to get all this stuff for this, new season, the stuff that I'm going to need. So I go to bed. So then the next morning, some of the people that I had met through the summer program wanted to take me to like the downtown area. So I left. I come back to my brother's house. I go into the office, where I was sleeping, and there's this note on the bed. And it was basically saying, hey Faith, we're really happy and excited that you're moving out here. Like, you're welcome anytime, right? And then there's another page, and I was like, what is this? And it was a printout of like all this different stuff. So I go and I find my brother, and so I said, hey, what is this? And he's like, in brotherly fashion, his response was, did you read the note? And I was like, yeah. Guys, my brother and sister-in-law bought me all this stuff. They bought me some pots and pans. They got me like a laundry bag. They got me, I think, a cutting board. It was like a list of 10 different items. I don't remember all of them. I still have the note somewhere, just as far, as a reminder. And I gave him a big hug, and I said, when did you guys decide to do this? And he said, last night, before we went to bed, we were talking, and we were like, we want to help Faith. Guys, that is the same night that I prayed that prayer and said, God, I don't have enough. You know that there's a lot of things that I need. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't say anything to anybody. I went to God. And in less than 24 hours, God answered my prayer. So I hope that's encouraging to you. And guys, if you have God stories, I call them God stories, of how he's come through for you, please share them in the comments. I love, hearing about how God has come through for other people as well. Uh, Again, if you guys could please like, comment, subscribe, share, that would be great. Have a great week, and I'll see you on Friday for Faith Fact Friday.